Hello and welcome to our Geoguessr Daily Challenge.
I'm just talking about being a neglectful mother.
Wendy is always a neglectful mother.
Very bad mother. 32 years looking after Andrew, and I'm getting worse. Okay, what did that say? Rowan, who speaks. Oh, we got umlauts and doulats.
Yep.
Plano.
We are probably in
Europe. Bauhaus.
Yeah, we're in
Bauhaus is the name of a German. What do you call it? Hitler closed them down. They were a whole movement, the Bauhaus movement. You know the Blue Rider Bauhaus movement? They invented that chair, the leather chair on metal poles. A lot of the architects all went to live in America. Bauhaus movement. I don't think it's Germany though. I think
Czech Republic.cz.
Yeah, there you are. See, I've heard of the.
I was thinking today that we're not very good at Geoguessr because I only ever get a really good score when I find a domain name, a domain address.
What's his name? Was in the Bauhaus. You know that one that I like that does the big multicolored ones. The one that did Kandinsky.
Ah, yes.
And then he escaped to the Nazis. He was a Russian Jew, and then he was in the Bauhaus. And when Hitler closed down the Bauhaus thing, he escaped to Paris.
There were two questions tonight that I'm like,
Hitler ones?
Not Hitler ones. That I'm like, I'd rather if there were less contentious questions up there. Because how do I make a joke about it?
Oh.
One of them was fine. It was just a question about Iran, and I thought, oh, that's a bit more. But the other one was.
But aren't these computer generated? It wouldn't have been.
They're not computer generated. They're human written, but randomly chosen.
Oh, but it could have been. It wouldn't have been randomly.
Yes. So that one wasn't.
Na battery.
Dubna. That one wasn't bad when it was written. Interesting question about the thing. Just a bit of the time. The other one, I think, why did they write it? Why did they add it to a quiz that's meant to be interesting?
What was it?
In 1893, what did Italy raise the age of marriage limit for girls to?
13 from 9.
They raised it to 12.
To 12 from 9.
I don't know what it was before.
I know.
But it's like, come on.
Yeah. Nuremberg. Well, I got it. I said
you
13.
did well.
I was
but it's
close.
like, I try to make some fun jokes about things.
Yeah, well, you can't.
You can't really make any jokes about age of consent being 12 in Italy.
Well, Muhammad married.
I'd assume it's gone up again now.
Muhammad married a 13-year-old, so.
Yes.
So. Boom!
Do you want to? Are we talking about religion today on this video?
Cartier. That was the name of our boat. Our boat.
We're in Greece.
But our boat was called Jacques Cartier, and Jacques Cartier basically was the Christopher Columbus of Canada. He discovered all these heaps of places, and I started watching a whole documentary about it that was on the boat TV. But it was
and so you discovered he married a 13-year-old?
No, it was too boring as shit because it was in French and it was subtitles, and I couldn't be bothered. I'd rather watch BTS on my YouTube.
God.
So I turned it off because I thought it might come up on the quizzes, but it didn't.
I watched a video the other day.
There wasn't enough French people on the boat, even though it was a French ship. There were all Australians. The Bougainvillea, so we're in a warm area.
Was it Sugar that recently got out of the army?
Yeah, Sugar got on the weekend. Yep, Saturday.
Yes.
Yep.
I watched a
Popeye.
It's a cinema.
I know it's movies, but it looks like Popeye.
I watched a video
of Sugar.
Corfu. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by
Corfu. I know where Corfu. It's an island. We went there. Daddy's been there. Daddy was trying to tell me we've been to Corfu, and I said, yeah, but that's nothing to do with these islands where we're going to in the next trip. Okay, down for not Rhodes. Corfu was where Bampi Albert.
Why did I agree to give you chewing gum before the video?
Oh, sorry. Bampi Albert. You know Bampi Albert. He was on Corfu in World War II. You know Barry's father.
No, I remember Bampi Albert.
I can't see it.
Are
you sure we're in Greece?
Yes.
There's 40,000.
There's Corfu.
Oh, good.
Your finger is pointed at the wrong side of the island.
There's a big Australian cemetery there.
Nice, we got it.
David?
Oh, okay.
Check it out. Because
so
a lot of Australians died in the invasion.
Let me finish my story.
Go.
I know it's me that's been stopping. This is Japan. I was watching a video, and
the Museum of Jinga.
God, I need to just tell it during the break.
Yes. You were stopping the video.
I was watching a video.
Oh, about Sugar.
And someone came in as a guest. And the person said, so what are you up to these days? And she said, oh, I'm just waiting for Sugar to get out of the army. I said, oh, it's Wendy.
Yes. I mean, he didn't have a big announcement or anything because he was in social service.
Yeah, he didn't really work. He did a desk job, so he didn't contribute to Korean society.
Do you want to know the first thing he did after getting out of the army?
What?
He donated $3.5 million American to a hospital to set up a program in a hospital for autistic children to learn through music. 3.5 million
And
of
you know
his
why he
own
did that?
dollars because he's autistic and he likes music.
Well, no, because he didn't get the respect the others got from serving in the army.
No, well, Jungkook donated $1 million to the fires.
Only $1 million, not 3.5 million.
Well, it's a pretty amazing thing to do. The first thing he did, just set up. He'd been actually working there on his weekends, volunteering in this autistic clinic in a hospital. He always says he has ADHD, so maybe he sees.
You think he's got autism?
Well, no, maybe he relates to the kids. He's very quirky, Sugar. He's very naughty.
Definitely.
Like they were making them do addition while spinning them on a boat once.
Yeah.
And they asked this big long maths question, and Jungkook's there trying to work it out in his fingers, and Taehyung just blurted it out because he's really smart. And Sugar said, "I did liberal arts. Who cares whether you can add up in your head?"
Are they young enough to do this thing?
I know what that
Have you
is.
not seen kids that do that?
No.
I'll show you a video afterwards.
No, they're in their 30s. They're very good at mental maths because they're not allowed to have calculators at high schools in Korea. They're much better than us, as opposed to you that had a calculator from what, grade 2?
Yeah, but am I good at math still?
Yeah, you're very good at maths, but you probably. But they were spinning them on these tires in the water, freezing water, plus asking them 48 multiplied by 76, and Sugar just says, "I don't care about mental arithmetic. I did liberal arts." And
I can't do 48 times 76.
Yeah, but I just thought, what a good answer. That's like me. It's like if somebody challenged me to a running race, I'd just go, "Oh, I don't care. Don't give a fuck. I can't do it, so I'm not going to bother. I only enter things that I have a chance of winning."
That's not a very competitive spirit.
No, jam competitions, cooking competitions, royal family quizzes.
Learn to expand yourself.
It's Jingo. Jingo.
It is Jingo.
Is it Jingo?
I don't know where it is the problem.
Museums of Jingo. What? Let me look at the picture.
Down here.
Let me look at the picture again. Over there. I don't know what it is. I was just letting
There's
you do
Tashima. It's not Tashima.
What's that symbol with the circle? That looks very.
It means no.
No.
Yep.
Which means what? Oh, there you go.
They just.
Did you get a good score? Okay,
No.
the Grand Shrine is the holiest Shinto shrine in Japan, dedicated to the sun god Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
Oh, is it one of the wooden ones?
Yeah.
I got an average score.
I'm glad you asked me what that symbol knew, and I was one that I knew.
Good work, darling.
This could be Taiwan or Japan again.
I think it's Taiwan by the by the plantings. And it looks like one of those chopped up, those shortened. Hey, there's some writing that
I saw the writing. I've already looked at it.
It doesn't look tidy enough to be Japan.
Yeah.
Being judgy. Being
It's
the
got a lot of
judgy bitch that I am.
Toyotas.
Well, we have a lot of Toyotas here.
True. Every time I walk outside, I do think, oh, we're in Japan.
What? Because we've got Mazdas. We've got a Kia. What's Daddy got?
Dad's got you've got a Kia, which is Korean.
Yeah, and Daddy's got a
Mazda. Oh no, Dad's now got a Hyundai. Or is it?
No, he's got a Toyota.
He's got a Suzuki.
He's got a Toyota. It's a Land Cruiser.
Oh God, yeah. God.
Yours is a Mazda, and my one on the street, my little old bomby one.
So we've got 3 Japanese, 1 Korean.
Yeah. So there you are. We're supporting the. But he did have a French one. He had a Passat. What's that?
German, I think.
All right.
Well, yeah, because Passat's a Volkswagen.
For a while.
Yeah.
But I had a Toyota when my white Toyota.
Oh, he also had an Audi for a while, which is also German.
Yeah, and I had a Toyota Range Rover, a Toyota Cruiser, and now Daddy's got a Range. Oh, I don't know what it is. It's not a Range Rover. It's a Toyota Cruiser.
This is Japan again.
Okay, Facebook. Are you sure it's Japan?
I'm fairly sure.
It's really scruffy, David.
Yeah, maybe not. I can't see enough Japanese writing. You're right.
Yeah, and look at a lot of motorbikes and.
Okay, let's go Taiwan.
Yep.
Thankfully,
Have a
Taiwan's
look at the food.
nice and small.
You've got 1 minute left.
Yeah, but I nailed it. Look at that.
You did too. It's on a.
Oh God, there's another round.
We're in
Africa.
No, Middle East. Oh no, Africa.
We're in Africa.
Yes, little black babies and goats. Little black babies and goats with bare feet.
That's like, oh, there's the goat.
Yeah, there's the what do you call?
Crispo Max.
Jew. Oh, is that biscuits? Oh, they're wafer biscuits.
They look nice.
They look really excited about nothing. Isn't advertising ridiculous?
Yeah.
It looks like a Mexican flag.
I think that's a
Ghanaian flag. Ghanaian flag. Guinea-Bissau. Don't go on. Just have a little more. A little more.
It's Senegal.
Are you sure? Why is it?
Look.
Is that French?
See, there's the weird little gap in the country there.
Oh, okay.
That's the Gambia.
Okay, so is it?
Yeah. So we're probably out there in Senegal. Oh, much further
we're
out than we
in
were.
there. We got a good score though.
Yeah.
And we got a
Gold!
gold!
Oh, Jesus.
Excuse me, sorry, Dave. I always get such a shock. Well, how did we get a gold?
Because I'm playing well.
I only played 3 out of the 2. Oh, and we're 4th. God, we are Blocko second, Vagabonds first, Plonkbait's third. Congratulations. And Arsenically Gaming is 4th, which I don't know. We were so bad for so long, and now we've bounced back. It isn't because we've practiced.
It's not because we practiced. It's because Riley's not here and you're less distracted. I was good when I was by myself while you were away too.
Were you? Did you? Oh, you
I was
did
alright,
get
yeah.
a couple of
I
goals.
can handle you. I can handle Riley. But the combination's terrifying.
Riley, I miss you. Riley, I needed you
I
today.
didn't say I don't miss him. I just said our videos are less productive when he's here.
David's doing so much welding and building and all this stuff with all
I'm
this
designing
stuff.
gears.
Yes.
Oh, I want to show you first.
I want him to actually move some of his crap out of his bedroom into either the workshop downstairs or into the wheelchair graveyard downstairs. But he said
I can't spell technique.
It's too close to Daddy's bedroom and it'll keep him awake. And I said, well, move the bedroom downstairs. Oh, Quinn's do some. Oh, here it is. Well, they're not Asian.
I didn't say they're Asian.
My brain is not working.
Here we go. Here's a TikTok. Ready?
Is this the?
So, Mum, here's the challenge.
Well, look at the kid. They're from Slovenia or something. Look.
You've got to work out the sum of these numbers.
Why are they? What are they?
Can you sum the numbers in your head as quickly as these children? Here we go.
Where's the sum? No, I can't do that. No, I haven't. I'm lost already. What are they doing? Does it say stupid on her thing or
Резултат?
super? Oh, it says super.
Yeah. She said
Bravo.
9.
And was it? Yes.
The answer is 9, yep.
So how do they do it?
It's called the abacus technique. It's what they teach kids these days to do fast math.
All right.
You picture an abacus in front of you,
And
and you just go, do, 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 do.
Well, I told you my abacus fact that I learned on the boat.
What?
So,
Look at all this random crap it's suggesting.
1 to 9 and 0 were introduced to the to Europe only in the 11th century by Fibonacci.
Oh, yes, you did tell me that.
And
How's that
before that,
They used...
used abacus.
Yeah,
to-
they also used Roman letters.
Yes, but
Roman-
but
Greek-
you,
yeah,
couldn't,
Roman
you
numerals.
couldn't sit there in a market
No, Greek.
and say, I want 6 apples and 10 Greek and Roman letters. They both had Greek and Roman numbers, which were different. But they didn't have 1 to 10 and a 0. They didn't have
Yeah.
that thing. And that was invented by an Indian person, and then the Arabs got it, and he learnt it in Algeria because Fibonacci
Yep.
was the son of a
Yep.
merchant here. But the interesting thing is, they used abacusism, and that's how they did the maths.
Yes.
And that's how they get people to
Well, that's
pay.
what
'cause it would be-
abacuses are for.
I know, but it would have been they didn't have to have abacuses after that because you could sit there and go,
Yeah.
you bought 6 apples that cost $5 each, 5 cents
Yeah, but
each.
they could still do that. They still would have used abacuses.
Yes, but you didn't need it.
No.
Once you brought in
The other...
1 to 9 and
Yeah.
0, it changed everything.
Do you remember when we were in Thailand, the people selling would have calculators
Yes.
to show numbers?
Yes, that's
I'm
right.
mind blown. Why did they use calculators for numbers? You know what they actually did use them for? They did them because most of them didn't speak enough English to say the numbers properly.
Yeah.
So they'd type the number on the calculator and show it to you.
Yeah.
And then you'd go...
And we'd have to convert it back to Australian
You'd go,
dollars.
no, no, no. And then type in a lower number to try and negotiate
Nah.
and show them that.
I once was buying beads in a Thai shop, and there was these young ragamuffins coming in trying to be my translator. And I just stood there and I said, until you leave the shop and let me deal with the lady here, I'm not buying anything.
Oh.
And she said, oh, thank you very much. Because they were little shits. They were like literally street kids that were trying to get in between me and the nice lady in the shop. And they were, pushy. Okay, this is your mother. Old man, old-fashioned. Oh, that's alcohol.
Old-fashioned is an alcohol, yeah.
Cocktail.
Well, cocktail is not a alcohol.
Tom Collins.
Yeah, but that's not an old-fashioned then. Old-fashioned is the full name. A Tom Collins is missing something. But you can have a cocktail.
This is literature, is a young adult literature.
Oh, yes.
Historical literature.
Yep.
Speculative literature.
That feels... Maybe.
No, there is speculative literature. Collins is a...
They're a publishing house.
Yes, I know, darling. I'm trying to get that out. And literary literature. Oh.
Oh, no, they're dress shapes. Flare bottom. No, it's jeans. Flare bottom, bell bottom, skinny.
And...
Mum jeans.
Mum jeans, yes.
Oh, no.
Run away.
Okay.
Boyfriend jeans?
Cocktail? Maybe it is dresses and it's cocktail dress.
No. It's flare... Skinny jeans, flare jeans.
Bell bottoms, but that does just say bell.
Yeah, well, flare...
I suppose.
flared. Okay, we'll leave it for a bit.
Okay.
So, book titles: Old Man and the Sea.
Yep.
It's definitely types of books: historical books, young adult books, parts of the library, literary books, speculative
Types of fiction.
Yeah, and
No,
literary.
but historical's not fiction.
Yeah, no, it's when you go on to your thing.
Oh, you can have historical fiction, yeah.
Yeah, literary.
Want to go literary fiction?
See?
Fiction categories. Well
Thank
done.
you,
Well
darling.
done.
You didn't want literary.
I didn't want literary. No.
No, but I
Sun.
read more books than you. Oh, a flare, sun, and it can flare.
What is that thing called? No, that's sunrise. Tequila sunrise. There's two forms of drink. You can have a shot and a cocktail, but
Can you get boyfriend jeans?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you can.
Really? Boyfriend jeans?
I think so. Are the others still there? Flare, skinny.
Mum. Sorry, it's skinny and bell bottom. Types of jeans. We'll do it. One away again. Which suggests to me that these three are correct and mum and boyfriend are not. You can have a mum, a boyfriend. Oh.
So, newspaper, names of newspapers, The Sun.
Yep. Remember they've been doing lots of that shit that's like speed, and it will be things that could be represented by the letter V. Because speed in maths is velocity, which is V.
God.
It won't be that hard, but they've done, like...
Well, sun, flare...
Bell is a type of curve in a graph.
bell curve. What other things do you have in graphs? A shot graph? A flare graph? A sun graph?
No. The sun is often yellow. Nothing else that's yellow.
Well, the Sun was also a famous newspaper. You know, that terrible newspaper.
Skinny.
Skinny jeans. I think it says skinny jeans, flare.
Flare. You can have flare. You can have...
Gayness.
Old Man and the Sea. Boyfriend is an Avril Lavigne song from the 2000s.
What other songs? Isn't Cocktails a movie with Tom Cruise in it?
Oh yeah, movie. That's a good answer. Collins sounds like the last name of someone.
Mr. Collins is in Pride and Prejudice. He's the vicar.
What can we add onto it? Bell curve. Sun curve, skinny curve, mum, flare curve. No, it's getting closer.
Farewell.
To Arms.
Yeah, that's a book.
So, Old Man and the Sea. Farewell to Arms.
Sundowners is a book and a movie, but this is a stretch.
It is. Mum.
It's Mom.
Mom. Shot.
Shot over jet. That's a boat. Any more boats? Shot put. Any other puts? Bell put. Skinny
Could it be
put.
Gossip? Give me the skinny. Give me the... No. Cocktail.
Let's drop some letters. We've got tail, friend,
Flare.
fashioned, skin. So isn't what you do skin is what African Americans do?
Give me some skin.
Yeah, so tail, friend, I don't know.
Ends in tail, ends in...
Man, like African Americans call people man, skin.
No.
Oh, I'm lost. I can do Collins, cocktail, old fashioned, and a shot.
Glass, types of glassware.
Oh. Talk about stretch, but we got it.
Okay, and then we have flare, bell, skinny, and old man jeans. Sounds like it actually. Oh, that wasn't one away. Shit. That means boyfriend and mum are both types of jeans and fit in here.
So don't do bell bottom. Just do skinny, flared, boyfriend and mum.
Because yeah, they are bell bottom jeans.
Yeah. Oh, what are these? Oh, it's all song. What's his name? Farewell to Arms, When the Bell Tolls, Old Man in the Sea. It's all books by Hemingway. Fucking books by Hemingway.
Words in Hemingway titles.
Fuck! I mentioned it about 3 times.
I know you did, but you didn't know the other 3 Hemingways.
Well, no, I said Old Man. I did mention it. I said When the Bell Tolls, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Goodbye.
I'm gone.